Hello everyone and very welcome to my YouTube channel Laiba's English Corner, and in today's video we are going to learn the phrasal verbs that start with C. In my previous two videos we have discussed the phrasal verbs that start with A and B. Their link will be available in the description. You can go and watch the full video. So subscribe my channel for further English educational and grammatical videos. So let's start with our video, the phrasal verbs that start with C. Number 1, to call at. What's the meaning of to call at? Basically, the meaning of to call at is to go anywhere. Okay, to go somewhere. I called at her house the last night. That I called her at house last night. Number 2, to call for, which means to deal. The situation calls for prominent action. That the current situation needs to call for a prominent action. Number 3, to call forth. To call forth basically means a specific response. His speech called forth an angry response from the public. That speech cause angerness in the public instead of happiness. Number 4 is to call in. Basically, to call in means to call someone. For example, the situation is critical. Call in the police at once. That the situation is out of control. We have to call the police to manage in the situation. Number 5, to call off. To call off basically mean to finish or to delay. For example, the president called off the meeting. It means that he finished the meeting. Number 6, to call on, which basically mean to meet someone. To call on mean go to meet someone. For example, I called him on at his residence. Number 7 is to call upon. What's the meaning of to call upon? Basically, the meaning of to call upon is to ask someone to do something. When we ask someone to do something specific is known as to call upon. For example, the host called the chairman to come and deliver his speech. Mean the host called someone to do something. Number 8, to call out, which means to ask for help. If we use it in the sentence will look like the fire engine was called out to extinguish fire. Mean the fire engine was called for help. Number 9, to call over, which mean to ask someone to come one by one. For example, the teacher called over the names of the boys. It means that teacher asked the boys to come one by one. Number 10, to call to. To call to mean to call in a loud manner or in a loud way. So, if we use it in the sentence, his father called to him to eat his supper from downstairs. That is, father is calling him from downstairs, so he is speaking in a loud voice. Number 11, to call up. To call up mean to have a phone call. For example, I called her up at night. It means that I call her at night. Number 12 is to call up. To call up means to remember something. For example, this scene calls me up some past memories. Mean that this scene is calling me up from the past. Number 13 is to catch at. To catch at basically mean to ask for help or to call for help. For example, A drowning man catches at a straw. Number 14. To carry about. To carry about mean to take things from place to place or to carry something from place to place. For example, the vendor carried about the fruit for sale. Vendor basically mean the one who sells something. Number 15 is to carry away. To carry away basically mean here is take away. For example, the whole village was carried away by the flood. Number 16 is to carry away. We will have the same phrase but the meaning will be different. The meaning here is to become extravagantly excited when we are excited about one thing too much. For example, my sister was carried away by the news of my first position that she was so much excited that I got first position in the class. Number 17 is to carry back. To carry back basically mean remember something from the past. So if we use it in the sentence, I was carried back to the past when I visited my school. It means that I go in the past and think about my past when I visited my school. Number 18 is to carry off. What's the meaning of to carry off? To carry off basically mean to win or to take away something. For example, the little boy carried off the first position or the first prize. That you win that particular thing. Number 19 is to carry on. To carry on basically means to continue an activity. Activity can be different, but it basically means to continue something. For example, he will carry on his game as captain till the next World Cup. That he will be the captain of the team till the next World Cup. Number 20, to carry out. To carry out basically mean to complete something. For example, we have to carry out the order of our boss. That we have to complete that order that our boss has ordered. So this was all from my side of the phrasal verb that start with C. Subscribe my channel for further English, educational and grammatical videos which are almost uploaded on the daily basis. Don't forget to press the bell icon for the further notifications. Thank you so much.